What's going on today, guys? Lego Man 213 here, bringing you an all-new video. So this video is a overview slash this is everything I've got video on all of my Lego Star Wars sets and figures. Now, this video was requested by Alexander, it's not me. He asked in my most recent video of the review of the new 2022 ATTE if I could do a video on all of my Lego Star Wars sets. Yeah, I have them all. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ground vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters. I guess you could call them like dioramas. The Scarif set and then the Vader's transformation set, and then I also have 3 of the buildable figures from that, I guess you call it wave, that Lego and Disney / Star Wars, those people came out with. I won't go through all the figures. I will kind of give you an idea of what I have. So I have figures from early 2000 sets that I no longer have built. I used to have the Snowspeeder and Wampa Cave sets. I also had the early version of Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. I believe it was 6212 was its set number. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but you can look it up and look up Lego Star Wars X-Wing 6212. I believe that's the set. So that gives you an idea. Now, I also have figures that I am missing in terms of I needed them for other pieces. So in Vader's transformation, I had Emperor Palpatine. Well, I used his cape for doing a custom, well, his cape and hood, and I used it for a custom figure. So I think I have him in here somewhere, but I don't. I could be wrong. Anyways, let's jump right into it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Rogue One sets. Technically, if you want to get technical here, I have 2 Revenge of the Sith sets, 1 A New Hope set, 1 Star Wars Rebels, 2 Mandalorians, 1 The Force Awakens, and 1 Clone Wars. Technically, if you want to get technical. Well, 3 Revenge of the Sith. So let's get right into it. So I'll do Rogue One first. So first off, Rogue One, I have the hover tank, and this came out in the Rogue One series. It came with the 2 hover tank pilots and I believe 2 rebel troopers. I believe that was it. Nothing, overly crazy about it. I can get it to open. So that opens up. You can fit some figures in there. Don't believe. Yeah, that just that just sits there like that. And that's pretty much all those do. So overall, it's actually a nice little build. I do like it. It fits. You can put it in pretty much any diorama and it'll work for, like, if you wanted to do some sort of Rogue One scene, you could use that and it'll work good. Next up, Rogue One, I have the Scarif Starfighter. I don't remember the exact name. TIE Interceptor, I believe, but I could be wrong. The top cockpit opens up right where my finger's at. The wings in the back, there's 2 levers in that you just pull up and it folds each wing up individually for its attack position. I do find that very nice. Next up, I have the Rogue One AT-ST, and that came out very similar to the hover tank because it's the same scene, but not at the same time. So that came with, I believe, the blind force sensitive character, his guardian, and the AT-ST pilot. And then I also have the Siege on Scarif set. That's not the actual name, but that's what I'm calling it. That came with Jyn Erso, Cassian Endor, 2 of the Beach Troopers, and I believe that was it for figures. And then that is it for Rogue One. Now, for Mandalorian, I have the newer Boba Fett Starfighter. Came with Boba Fett's figure, the Mandalorian figure, and the kryptonited, that dude. Whatever you want to call him. Jabba's guard. And then I also have the Mandalorian version of the AT-ST. That came with the Mandalorian, a bunch of other figures that I cannot remember. Both sets I really like. The overall, I think, between the two, I prefer the Starfighter over the AT-ST. One, because I already have an AT-ST, but I just like Boba Fett Starfighter. It's a neat little display piece. However, the AT-ST from the Mandalorian, I believe, is just a little bit bigger than the one from Rogue One. I could be wrong. It could be the way I'm displaying it. But to me, the Mandalorian AT-ST just looks a little bit taller, and that's just me. Yeah. Next up, we will do the buildable figures. Now, these I have Obi-Wan Kenobi. He came with that cape. And I just have him posed similar to how he poses in Star Wars Rebels, where him and Maul go at it. So I have him set up like that. Next up is General Grievous. Now, for those of you who are curious, he did not come with the cape. I actually made that myself. I wanted to give him that actual, true, accurate look. And I wish LEGO would have come out with, when they offered this set, I wish they would have given him a cape. To me, they should have done that. And then next up, I have Darth Vader. I have him pretty much with his fist, like he's force choking someone. And yeah, those are the 3 that I have. I really do like them because they're childish, but at the same time, they're a very nice display piece. And that's what I like about them, especially now that I have General Grievous with his cape. Next up, I will do Revenge of the Sith. So I have the Clone Turbo Tank. It came with Quinlan Vos, Luminara Unduli, Commander Gree, and a Scout Trooper or 2. One of the 2. Came with either 1 or 2 Scout Troopers. I am missing a few pieces, like the conning tower that broke off on me in my closet. I have yet to find that. And then the right side turret that is on the side here that's supposed to be there, that I actually took off because I was working on doing a diorama where this would be an abandoned clone turbo tank. I was going to do Kashyyyk, but I decided not to. So I am missing that piece. Other than that, it's pretty much 100% there. The only thing I don't like about it is I can't, like if I was to have it in an area of my house where I have wood floor or stone or anything that's not a rough texture, the wheels don't turn. Yeah, they have those little cutouts in them, but they don't do anything. It does roll well on carpet, but if you have wood floors, or if you have laminated floors, or if you have any sort of smooth surface, it will not move. That is just one of the downsides to that set. So, I mean, that's what you get. Next up, I have, this is Darth Vader's transformation. So for those of you who know that set, that is that right there. Just a small little buildable display piece. I do like it, actually. It's very, very subtle, but at the same time, it's pretty neat. So if you wanted to do that actual scene with the walls and everything, it's pretty cool. Next up, I will do the newest AT-TE. You guys have just seen that video. I just did a review on that. I guess I was a little late on it, but oh well. So this one, I have it next to Captain Rex's Rogue One, or not Rogue One, Rebels ATTE, and very similar build, honestly. Very similar in size. The only difference that I noticed is, one, obviously the Rebels is obviously built different because of how it's set up, but the legs are a little different. The actual feet, the design for the feet are bigger on the Rebels than they are on the new one. So there's that. Overall, though, I do like it, and it did come with the little spider droid. He's so cute. Next up, we will do more of the original trilogy stuff. So here is the newer X-Wing Starfighter, Luke Skywalker's. This came with Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, the general character that I can't remember his name, and R2-D2. The only downside with this set is I don't like that the landing gear are always in a fixed position. I wish I could change them to where I can either have them in the landing position or they can be in the flight position. Can't do that with this set, so that's one downside to it. Other than that, it's a very nice piece, and I think it looks very good. So if you wanted to do a Yavin 4 scene where he's, flying out to go to the Death Star, you can do that. It's a very nice piece. Next up, I have Kylo Ren's Starfighter. Very nice. The one nice thing with this is, if you take the Scarif Starfighter, the only way you can display that is as it sits. You can't flip it to where it's standing straight up because it will just fall over. With Kylo Ren's Starfighter, I can display it, for storage like that. So it's a good way to save space. I really like that, and it's nice that I can do that and I can have more room. Next up, I will do the ATSD, the AAT. And this one came out with the Ahsoka Troopers and Ahsoka Tano and the 2 AAT drivers, the droids. Nice little build. A lot of people don't like it. I don't really understand why. I mean, it's a good set. I paid not too bad of a price for it, and I think that it's you get what you pay for, and I think it's pretty satisfying for what you pay for. You get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 minifigures. You get Ahsoka Trooper, and 2 droids that are the droids I believe are exclusive to this set only. So there's that. And lastly, I have Captain Rex's AT-TE Walker. I do have actual custom Captain Rex, Commander Wolf, Commander Gregor figures. I do have the originals as well. I am in the process, though, of possibly building a custom Phantom and maybe doing another custom Sabine to go with this. That way I can have that scene where the Phantom is up top and Sabine's kind of chilling out. But maybe. Don't know yet. We'll find out. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys' favorite set is in this collection. I'll give you a quick little, look again. So you got the hover tank, Kylo Ren Starfighter, Rogue One Starfighter, the 3 buildable characters, the AAT, Vader transformation, Boba Fett Starfighter, Siege on Scarif, the 2 ATSTs, Clone Turbo Tank, the X-Wing, both AT-TE Walkers, and the little tiny spider droid. So let me know what you guys think. And lastly, I will kind of give you a quick little look at my figure collection here. That's a full green base plate. And then I also have my new figures. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below. And again, I want to thank you guys for 1,400 plus subscribers. It means a lot to me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Lego Man 213, out.